Hello, nieces and nephews. This is your Uncle Bill, and welcome to week 33. I had to look up to the corner and find out exactly which week it was because I don't always remember. Well, anyways, this is week 33, and it's critique week because at Uncle Bill Variety, we cook, we camp, we critique, and we climb. And I forgot one of them because there's a fifth one: cook, camp, create, critique, and climb, which is metaphorical for physical activity. Anyways, hello, Bridget. I'm glad to see that you were able to make it. I was just barely able to make it myself. I just got off the phone with my mother's caregiver, and I find out that mom's doing a lot better than Uncle Bill thought. So that's a great thing. And I got my water, and I got my 5 crazy things. Actually, 5 crazy things. I might even share even more because this is Critique Week, and Critique Week is a special week for Uncle Bill. It's where I get caught up with all of my Amazon reviews too. Actually, there ain't no way Uncle Bill's getting caught up with all his Amazon reviews. Yeah, it'd be nice if you got seen early last week. But anyways, last week was great. This week is great. Every day, wait a second, make every day this side of the dirt great. That's Uncle Bill's new tagline. I hope it sounds good because every day this side of the dirt is great, but we need to put some effort into it. So make every day this side of the dirt great is my new tagline. Now, I have been following Die Bullfrog 79. That's his channel, and his name is Uncle Al, and he has a lot of good information. And if you have a chance, go out and check out his channel. Also, wish him good luck on any one of his videos because he's going to be going through cataract surgery this week, and he's going to be gone for the next 2 weeks from what I've heard. But you never know. Us YouTubers, a lot of us are around even when we're not around. That said, in his honor, I went to the grocery store today, and he's saying that not the end times, but rough times are coming. So Uncle Bill stocked up on potatoes. They're always good to have around. Now, one thing, when you buy a big sack of potatoes like this, and this is one crazy thing that Uncle Bill is sharing. All right, first off, try to find one that's dry and doesn't have any rotten potatoes in it when you're buying the big bags. Now, the other thing, dry because the wet ones tend to have moisture in there, and the moisture tends to facilitate any of the potatoes getting rotten. And also take all of your potatoes out when you get home and check them. You want to eat the ones with the imperfections first. I know it doesn't sound like the way that you should be doing it, but yes, eat the ones that don't look good first, because those will be the ones that would have gotten rotten first. So there's one crazy thing. Now, seeing as it's Critique Week, I got all sorts of crazy things around here. I had set aside a few things earlier before I went out shopping, because I was going out shopping for some Movo grips, some more grips not Movo grips, what a GoPro grips for my small action camera, because I wanted to have something to mount it to my kayak. I finally said, okay, I'll try it. Well, I guess it was a sign from heaven that I shouldn't do that. I was worried about it falling into the water, and I still am worried about it. Luckily, they weren't in the store anymore, so I ain't going to be mounting it to my kayak. I was going to only do it for fresh water. Now, another thing that I have, and I didn't bring it, but I'm taking a page out of Uncle Al's page book, and here it is in cardboard. This hopefully will focus, but this is the Mao key I just got one of these, and it is a 100-watt receiver. It's a little tiny receiver that you can get on Amazon. I bought mine for right around $40, including tax, because it had a coupon. And for $40, I couldn't believe this little thing and all that it does. It comes with a remote where you can remotely control it. You can play both USB drives, you can play SD chips, you can hook in an external source through RCA inputs, just all sorts of ways to get your music to your speakers. I was very worried that this thing might not be loud enough or be able to power my bedroom speakers, but it's more than ample. As a matter of fact, I never take it over half volume because that's plenty loud enough for Uncle Bill. Give it a try. It's $40. That's a cost of an expensive lunch. And the only thing that I did not like is when you're going through, if you have a large MP3 library and you hook it in there, it remembers your songs not by title, but by number, because it just sorts them all. And that's the computer logic that they have in this thing. The LCD display does not have the title, it just has a number. So that can be a little hard when you have well over 500 songs loaded in, which is what Uncle Bill did. So it's pretty much that. Bridget, I saw somebody in, saw somebody out. Did I miss somebody? Andrew was here. Andrew, hey, sorry I missed you. And Uncle Al. Uncle Al, I was just talking about you. I took a page out of your book using cardboard. And also, I am listening to you and stocking up in the store when I get a chance. This will last me probably a month at least. And I'm going through and making sure that I don't have any rotten potatoes in there. And one thing that Uncle Bill loves doing is having a sale. And that's why I almost missed this broadcast, because when I went over to get the grip gear over at the exchange, I couldn't get any. I pretty much got a ton of grip gear just a little while ago, but they had all the Green Giant stuff on sale. I picked this one up for $3, even though I don't need it, but I might review it. And it's a manual thing. You pull a string and it does the chopping. That's number 3. Uncle Bill's got a ton of them today, so I'm going to go through them real quick. This is a little infinity mirror, little star infinity. And this actually, I wouldn't buy it, but it was by Vivitar. And I picked this up for $1.60. And normally it sells for something like $20. So I figured I was doing pretty good. Everything that I got, the sum total of everything at the exchange was $13. And that's item number 2 from the exchange. Then another one was cutting boards. I like the colors. There's 4 different colors, and these are pretty durable. These are Green Giant, and they were also 80% off. This was the most expensive thing, and this pretty much doubled what my out-of-pocket cost was. These were cutting boards that were originally, I think, $40. What does it say? $30. And they cost $6 out the door. These nice little bamboo, actually pretty big bamboo cutting boards. So we are well over 5 things. And I still got a couple more things to share. One of them I picked up a long time ago. I don't know if I've shared this, but I love desk blotters and I love calendars. And I put these guys up for 50 cents each in 2019. But what I'll do is I'll take the whole thing and flip it and use it this way. where I use them all upside down, and they aren't. Whoa, my camera really went crazy there. And that way I can write on them and have a desk blotter, because Uncle Bill likes having desk blotters that you can write on. I've used that as a filing system for years. I started doing it when I was at Surf Pack in charge of small boats years ago with the Yard and Service Craft. And Miss Key, oh, is that, yeah, Miss Key. Great seeing you and everybody in here. Let's see, I will take questions too. This is pretty much open, and I'm going to limit it to 30 minutes because I've had marathon lives, which get to be a little bit long for everybody. This is Critique Week. I'm going to be critiquing stuff, lots of stuff this week. One more thing that I picked up over at the exchange. I think I paid like about $1 for this. I can't remember if it was $1, but it was marked down considerably from $7. And what this is just a waterproof pouch for your tablet. And not only that, if you drop your tablet in the water with this, it floats too. I got a couple of those. And that's the extent of all my finds today. One thing that I am doing is I have cowboy lights. Let's see if I have that around here somewhere. My study is a mess right now from having all the craziness that's been going on. I've been trying to clean the house. This is a GU10 bulb, and that is what was in my halogen cowboy lights. And I decided this morning that I would switch out the bulbs and put in LED lights because the halogen aren't that great for doing filming. What I'm filming with right now is all LED lights, and they're all 5,000, whatever it's called. I forgot the terminology. Somebody will pipe it in there. And Miss Key, how has your week been? And Bridget, let's see. Uncle Al, I wish you the best on your surgery. I was telling everybody earlier that you would be in surgery this week, and I hope that you can find a doctor that'll do it under your Medicare. You know, Medicare, I'm kind of wondering, Uncle Al, and you could probably educate me on that. I wonder about Medicare, if that's just a way to get people's Social Security. I was curious about that. And Miss Key, I hope that you're having a great day. Oh, one other thing that I got this week that I forgot to show, which I'm going to go get right now because I can't wait to do a video on it. I'll be right back. I love waffle fries. And I looked and found on, I will credit the person, I can't remember his name exactly right now, but when I do my waffle cut fry video, which I plan to do on Cook Week or maybe even earlier, I might do a little teaser, 1 minute shorts video. But I love waffle fries, and this is the waffle fry mandolin. It's the only one that'll do full-size waffle fries. And look at this thing. I've already cut my finger once, and that was a lot of fun. And this is the guard that you use with your potatoes, with your russets. Another reason why Uncle Bill got the 10-pound bag of russets. Now, I've pretty much perfected cooking waffle fries in an air fryer. And I am going to share that in a couple of weeks. Let's see. This is Create Week. I mean, Critique Week, and Camp Week is Create. Camp Week is Cook, Camp, Create, Critique. No, it isn't. Oh man, Bridget, help me out. Tell me which one is next week. And yes, as a matter of fact, Uncle Al, I am not. I don't. Do you do them in the air fryer? Because I was going to claim that I was the first to do them in the air fryer, but I saw your waffle cut fries and I was like going, nope, can't claim that I'm doing them in the air fryer. Sorry to be a pain, but the picture you sent me, for some reason, I couldn't enlarge it. The picture that I sent you, though, you mean you couldn't, I prefer to take questions, actually, Andrew, and I prefer to help you guys out. With that picture, did you download the one that was on the email, which is what I think you did? If you go to the attachment, that's a full-size picture. So, and that showed exactly how everything's set up on the overhead shooting of videos. Now, I just happened to have the device that I was telling Andrew about. Another one that Uncle Bill is going to share with you. This is a Movo grip gear that anybody on YouTube, I swear, I don't understand why this isn't more popular. For $15, you get a full-on grip gear that you can configure in numerous different ways. Now, with this, and I'm looking for a small head, which I might have around here somewhere, but you take this and you put a small head on there, and you have a pretty versatile piece of equipment. This can go out longer. And my last video that I just did, that one with the crazy little car. Oh, speaking of which, I should have shared that today. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere. I'm not going to be hunting for it. But this can go straight. You can actually configure this for doing low-level shots so that you don't have to bend over as much. And that's one of the things that this thing is really well known for. Let's see if I can get this right. And then just bend this up a little bit. I'll bring this up a little bit. I'm just doing this on the fly here. Because they screw, it's not a click type of thing, but here you go. You could put your video camera on the bottom down here and hold it just like this, and then go down low with a shot. This is just such a versatile piece of equipment. If you're in the United States, it's only $15. And I think on the UK site that it's about 25 euros, if I remember correctly, because when I send people, when I help them overseas, I actually send them the links to the Amazon overseas of things. So, okay, sorry to be a pain. The picture you sent me, for some reason, I couldn't enlarge it. Did you say I can attach the Movo arm to my tripod to do overhead shots? Yes, and I will show you how. Where'd I put my tripod? I'm looking for it. Oh, Come on. Oh yeah, here it is. Like I said, it's been there's two ways to put the Movo onto your tripod. One is to use the 1/4-inch fitting, or the other one is to use a 3/8-inch fitting on my tripod. Every tripod's different. Some of them have a 1/4-inch thread at the top. It's more stable if you take the head off of your tripod on the top here. And then because the Movo has a 3/8-inch hole as well as 1/4-inch, that's a 3/8. The big one's 3/8 and the small ones are 1/4-inch. This is a 3/8 on my Reube tripod, which is what I used in my last shot. Now, if anybody wants, I'll send them the same picture that I sent Andrew. All you got to do is shoot me over an email and at unclebilldube@gmail.com and say, hey, Uncle Bill, please send me the picture that you sent to Andrew. I guess we should call you Uncle Andrew too. But no, it's Andrew at Andrew's Simple Cooking. And Miss Key, I got to check your channel out some more too. But that's how to do it on there. But the reason why I was saying that you probably want to get 2 of these instead of just 1 of these is to use another one to counterbalance. If you look at the picture, I actually have 3 of them in use at the same time on that picture because I had several cameras. And so you take one like this and one like this. Now you can't thread them both into your tripod. So I use just a simple C-clamp to hold the 2 together. Shonda, great to see you here. I have to do a demo one of these days soon on YouTube. I haven't done it yet with my new food processor that I have, that little 2-liter job that actually really is about 2 cups when you boil down to the usable thing. But I have been making slaw like there's no tomorrow. I love making coleslaw in that thing. It makes it so much easier. And Andrew, so that's how to do it. You get 2 of these. Now, the reason, Andrew, if you could do me a really big favor, I know I've asked you a whole bunch of times, and I don't mean to be a pest, but I am being a little bit of a pest. So, oh, here's one of the small heads, by the way. This one was still stuck on there. I have a ton of these guys. That LED light combo thing that I was talking about a couple of weeks back. These are the heads that come with that. And this one held in my M50, my Canon M50 with no problem on my last video. You do want to counterbalance though, because if you put enough torque on one of those screws on your tripod, you can break it. So you don't want to do that. I hope that everything's making sense. And let's see. Andrew, did I cover your question well enough? Oh, I'm sorry. I got lost in my train of thought. Andrew, the reason why I'm bugging you for pictures of where you want to set up this overhead rig is because I'm really concerned about the fact that your stove might be like my stove, and the fact that you might be butted up right up against the wall. And maybe that's the reason why you're so attracted to using a tripod instead of a traditional overhead rig. Seeing as you do so many cooking videos, an overhead rig would be more expense in the short run, but in the long run, in time savings, the one with 2 tripods, one on each end, and then instead of using like this Movo, you actually use a traditional bar with a moving rig for holding your camera. Now, they're more expensive, but in the long run, I think it might work better for you. But we have to have room to put it in there. Shonda, I've been doing all sorts of spinach drinks and putting the spinach in with the smoothies and into drinking more green drinks. I just wish I was more religious about doing it. And Uncle Al, have you been able to find anybody for your operations that you're going to plan to have this week? I hope so. 6-minute warning. Thank you very much, Bridget. Yes, I would not have noticed that. Have I not? The only, all right, I am about to drive, so probably can't respond to anything, but I hope all is well with everybody. Thank you very much, Shonda. All is well. And it's even better because you checked in and Uncle Al has found somebody for his operations coming up, which is good. Always good to know who's going to be cutting on you. And I wish you the best of luck with the cataract surgery, Uncle Al. Everybody who I've ever talked to that have had those new plastic lenses put in have loved them. I mean, I will take photos tomorrow and get them sent off. Oh, thank you so much. Andrew, because I don't know if you know this, but I feel like I'm shooting in the dark by not seeing where you want to set up. If I see where you want to set up, I promise you, I will actually send you, I think you should buy this, you should buy that. This is the most cost effective for there. I've been looking for more cost effective ways to do lighting. I mean, I'm amazed that I have been able to find a 3-point rig for a 3-point lighting system for under, what was it? I did the video. It's under $50. It's really, really economical. And that included tripods and everything. So it's fun. It's fun to learn about videos and everything. And one of the crazy things, I have changed over to Shotcut, and it's a free video editor. Highly, I'm very impressed with it. I've also forked down the $29 to James Wu for instruction. A lot of that is because I really am not well versed on all the ins and outs of video editing. And he has a course that has over 70 videos in it. You get a 1-year access to it. I guess I'm giving him a shout out too. Check out his channel if you decide to go to get Shotcut, because it's a free video editor that does a really good job for free. And it works on both Windows and Apple now, from what I'm told. 2-minute warning. Oh, Bridget, I'm going to double your pay. And if anybody knows, I don't pay her. So she is my daughter Bridget. I very much appreciate it. And she had a doctor appointment today too. It seems like we all have doctor appointments. I have mine in September, which is for my oncology follow-up. Yeah. And I'm glad to be done with that. And pictures coming, 2-minute warning. And I have to change my I'm down to a 1-minute warning now. My computer setup that I have, I thought it'd be nice to, that little bar that you have against the bottom of your screen. I decided, well, I don't want to sacrifice that amount of space anymore. I want to have it hidden away. But the problem is it also has my little clock on it too. I forgot about that. So I've been without a clock this whole broadcast. And Bridget, you have been so valuable. Thank you to everybody for coming. It was a great live, and make every day this side of the dirt great. That's my new tagline. I hope you like it. Have a great day. Go out there, have some fun, stay safe. I love you all. Thank you. And thank you for coming, everybody. And again, good luck, Uncle Al. Everybody put him in your prayers, because getting operations are scary stuff. Love you all. Bye-bye.